Good evening, everyone. What a great night. Week 1 of the Ohio and Kentucky playoffs, and all across the tri-state, teams were trying to avoid going one and done.
Yep, one loss now. Your season's over. And at COLERAIN tonight, the Cardinals were in no mood for any drama.
They really are. The Cardinals barreled through the regular season undefeated. They are the #1 team in the state of Ohio. Cards against SPRINGBORO tonight, and the defense got it going for COLERAIN. Malik Abdullah knocks the ball loose from quarterback Brody Maley, and the Cards get the football, and the momentum shifts to the offense. That set up this. Gunnar Leyendecker to Javon Hicks. That didn't take long. COLERAIN rushes to a 7-0 lead at home. COLERAIN's always a memorable opponent, and this SPRINGBORO defender's going to remember this hit from COLERAIN's Manello Caldwell. Watch this. Ouch! Oh, my God. Who hit him? That's playoff football. COLERAIN will pound you, and then they're going to beat you in the air. Kerry Combs would faint at that remark. Leyendecker to Deontay Smith-Moore from 24 yards away. COLERAIN gets started with a 35-14 victory.
The defending state champs, the LaSalle Lancers, had a 24-13 lead over Edgewood in the second half of their game. But Edgewood would not go quietly into this good night. Greg Dingerdean blows up a screen pass attempt, and even when you slow it down, Dingerdean, you know that's got to hurt. That fired up the Cougars. 4th and a 4-yard situation. Drew Record to Nick Noble to cut the LaSalle lead to 23-21. The Lancers would hang on and live to play another day, surviving an opening round scare. That was the final, 23-21 LaSalle.
Okay, it was the GCL against the Greater Miami Conference in Mason tonight. Would the bubble burst for the Comets or for Elder? Elder's leading just before halftime when Matt Sora finds a cutback lane, comes out of it untouched, and he runs 12 yards for the Comets touchdown. The extra point would tie this game at 14, and that single point played a major role as this game went to the second half. Panthers get the run game going in the second half. Some shifty moves here from Kyle Trichler. That moves it forward. Then it's a power back, Tyreek Daly, that gets outside, and he won't go down easily. He scores from 25 yards away, but the Panthers can't hit the extra point. They lose to Mason tonight, 21-20. Big win for Mason. In Kentucky, the Boone County Rebels opened at home on week #1 of the playoffs.
Yeah, that's despite winning just once this season. Let's go to Boone County High School. Rebels have had a tough year, but they got to host this playoff game tonight. Lexington, Tates Creek the opponent, and that's that team's quarterback Cam Workman to Darrell Bell, and Tates Creek was in business. And Workman wanted more after that. He's going to find LaRon Warner for yet another touchdown. And in Workman-like fashion, I couldn't resist. Tates Creek comes to town and leaves with a 34-27 win.
Okay, how about a road trip? Cooper played at Lexington Bryan Station. Jags won this game 52-28 earlier in the year. Jared Lonecker swings it out to Mikey Armour, but Armour fumbles it, recovered by Bryan Station. That's simply a bump in the road. No trouble for the Jags here. Lonecker avoids the rush and drops it into a wide-open Dante Hendricks' hands. He knows what to do with it. Catch it. Cooper advances to play Ryle with a 35-7 win. Coming up on this edition of The Frenzy, we'll go back to Kentucky and watch one of the best teams in the Commonwealth try to get off on the right foot.
And on the east side of town, Turpin was trying to remain unbeaten. If the Spartans pulled that off, they'd be on to round 2 of the playoffs. We'll show you how they did. Back in a flash.